Hey yo, what's up my fanfickers? I am back and ready to read some more Splatoon Human-terrestrial. Uh, Now, last time I left y'all at a cliffhanger. Yes, hey, if all you writers can leave a cliffhanger on me, then I can leave a cliffhanger on you. Alright? I've read so many fics, and it's getting so good to the good part, that when I get to the last part, it leaves me at a cliffhanger. I dislike cliffhangers so effing much. So fucking bad. It is my one weakness. Cliffhangers. Same with freaking TV shows that I like so much, but then they leave it out. Cliffhanger at the last season. Ah! See? I'm back to read some more of Splatoon 2 Human-terrestrial. Oh. Now, yeah, pardon me. Ever since I started growing facial hair, it's just like crazy, man. Yes. I'm getting more scruffier. Yes. I should probably change my YouTube name to Luffy the Scruffyless or Scruffy or whatever. Y'all can call me what you want. I don't care. Although don't make fun of me, please. Y'all know what I mean, okay? I'm ranting. I'm bored, out of my gourd. Quarantine's going, making me going little. So, yeah. By the way, I read some things on my YouTube about some subscribers, or I don't know, other people. I don't know. That they're saying that I'm doing an awesome job so far, even though the lack of my technical skills. But thank you all for you guys for your support and whatnot. Thank you all so much. Alright? Alright. So, last time I left you off at a cliffhanger that Cray got the full head force of the killer whale power up by Bestie. Oof! I tell you what, I played a little Splatoon myself. I only played like the one where you have to get the great Zapfish back. But holy hell, that does some damage. That power up does some mucho damage. I'm trying to figure out how to play online, although I just set up my phone for a hotspot and everything. However, I gotta pay like Xbox Live feed, right? It's kind of like that now, though. Due because of quarantine and due because my job had to shut down because of COVID-19, I cannot afford to spend any money because I got a phone bill that happens every few months, and I thought this quarantine was going to happen for only a week, but it turns out y'all get what I'm saying is I gotta be courteous. I gotta have courtesy about I gotta hold back on the money spending stuff right now. Although it's driving me absolutely antsy. Yeah. By the way, guys, does my facial hair make me look like I'm actually 20 now, or does it make me look older? Put your comments down below, okay? I want people who actually have facial hair who actually read this stuff and give me some few tips of how to maintain it as well. I do have my father as well, so does it look like I am actually? Does it look? Because this is my first thing I'm going with right here. This is my first one, okay? So whole new ball game, whole nother level, whole new battlefield. Oof. Anyway, enough of me about ranting. So, we're gonna see what happens next on part 19, the big reveal. Wonder what it could be, guys. What is gonna be? I only saying this because I forgot. It's been a while. Anyway, Without further ado, let's roll with this fic, my boys and girls. Let's go. Where's my mouse? There we go. By the way, I love this suit of armor card that I have here from FedEx last time I went. By the way, hopefully I plan on going to the fall one in September. That would be awesome. It's happening on the 17th through 19th of 2020. Yeah, boy. Hopefully more merch and for my poster wall. Woo! Hopefully, I don't know. I gotta be courteous. I gotta be like wise with the money. Also, I gotta find a job that like pays me a little more so I can get a little more merch, a little better merch, and also not goof up like last time. Last time, the guys that this miscreation, shout out to them by the way for pretty cool, awesome stuff that I've seen, and I also have some of their work with me. No, I am not being sponsored by them. No, I actually met the guys who run this place at the Fanex, and it's a small thing. They actually do leather working, make their own paper, forge everything in their own backyard, and it's pretty awesome work there. I got a few gauntlets of those for the both pairs. It is like awesome stuff. Own metalwork, own everything. It is so cool. It looks like I'm back in medieval times, but they're like mucho expensive. Like the gauntlets I had, they were 100, but since I really wanted them, they actually gave me a discount for a little, just for me. So, and then ever since I bought those, I kind of got an argument with my folks because I went over my budget, like $85. Oh, that was probably not my best choices of buying merch. I'm usually a cheapskate, but when I sometimes am a sucker with some stuff. Sometimes. Anyway, enough of me about ranting. Love their stuff. Love the card. Wish I had a suit of armor I own. No way, samurai armor. Oh, that would be dope. Go to FedEx, all samurai suited up, and I stand like in one. Okay, so you all know about those like guys who like stand perfectly still, like the mannequin dudes, and then they like just jump scare. Imagine me in a samurai costume, a samurai suit, and just like standing in front of like a weapon like a weapon booth. Yeah, they actually have some of those. I've seen the pretty cool stuff there. They got like Sword Art Online. I actually saw Steven Universe's mom's rose quartz sword there too. And oh my god, it's big, it's heavy, and it's fancy. And yes, it's pink as well. I also saw some other stuff there when I was there. Anyway, I'm ranting too much. I'm making this too long about all my rants. Anyway, let's read part 2020, the big reveal. Let's go, boy. Silence passed for a long moment, as the time continued ticking, statue, only staring at a statue, supported by one foot. Gray, no! Kate collapsed onto her knees and covered her teary eyes. The audience continues to stare in horror. Bessie, besides Bessie, who celebrated sinisterly. Ooh, let me out at her! I'll turn into takoyaki! By the way, I actually have eaten that when Fanex from last September. Ooh, God, it's good. I'm not most of a person who eats octopus, but oh God, man, it's so good. It is so good. Ooh, the sauce and everything, and a little bit of octopus on the inside. Awesome. It was actually in a food truck when I went there. Sorry, backflashing, ranting again about my past experience with Fanex, but oh God, first time I ate that. Now I still consider of eating squid now. Yeah, I'm kind of like a foodie. I'm a bit of a foodie. Ugh. I know I should go. I know I should ease up on food and whatnot because of this thing, but oof, boy, I like want to travel the world and try all sorts of delicacies. Like You like English food? I want to try traditional Chinese ramen bowls. I want to try like the surprisingly enough, I want to try like haggis too. Yes, I know it sounds weird, but and also what it's made out of, it's weird as well. It's literally some meat and some herbs and stuff stuffed inside a sheep's stomach that they get. I know it sounds weird, but yet it sounds somewhat delicious at the same time. I don't know. I'm curious about otherworldly foods. Okay? Like, I want to go to India, Mexico, Texas. Ooh, Texas. Some of that Texas fine ribs and steaks. Mmm. Oh, God, I'm making my mouth so drool. Anyway, oh God, I'm ranting so much. Sorry, I got like a lot of stuff pent up in me because of quarantine, and I can't go out and shout at my friends. And I'm sorry. By the way, I hope you all are staying safe during this. Please remember, wash your hands and social distancing from everyone else. But yeah, hope you all are staying safe, and hopefully you're not going as mad as I am right now. Anyway, okay, collapse. Eye. The audience continued to stare in horror. Besides Bestie, celebrating sinisterly, Finn and Octolina dropped their weapons and hugged Kate to comfort her. It's okay, Kate. He's in a better place now. Finn soothed Kate's pain. I failed, Kate sobbed. We all did, Octolina replied, but the statue began to twitch. Huh? What's going on, guys? What's going on? It was slightly, but many instantly noticed. Bestie was the most surprised. Did they just... Kyle, man of war, was shocked. No way! Joe Boxton was too. The statue opened its eyes while the rest stayed frozen with only the eyes moving. As the statue looked around, the blue ink slowly shed off, revealing Cray, who seemed to be unaffected. His friends stared in relief, but also shocked. After the ink shed off, Cray spewed out all the ink from his mouth as it poured out of his slowly opening jaw. Ew! Okay, I can just picture that as myself, and ugh! Bleh. God, that stuff cannot taste very good. I remember correctly in the very first chapter when he was in like the one of the chapters at the beginning of this, and he drank a can of ink soda, ink energy drink. He immediately spat it back out. That must be grotesque. Just it. Ugh. So sorry. If I don't stop now, I'll probably get comments like, "Stop making that noise! You're gonna make me throw up every time you do that." Anyway, hold on. I got a message. Sorry, I had to pause it because I thought I got a message of of importance, but it was nothing. Um. Also, my folks were yelling upstairs, so that would have been debating. I stayed it out. I don't have the editing thing out yet, so that would be a pain for me just to redo it again and again. So, anyway, uh, opening, Betsy smiled, disappeared, taking. Okay, after the ink shed off, Cray spewed out all the ink from his mouth as it poured out of his slowly opening jaw. Bessie smiled, disappeared, taking a moment to see what things was in front of her. Ugh, yeah, that's the last time I'm ever doing this turf hooky again. Blech! Craig calmly wiped off the ink from his clothes while everyone continued to stare. Oh, for the love of God, what in the... Again, sorry, my dad was. He's remodeling our upstairs bathroom and he's struggling at the moment. So, I think I should probably move out one day. Get a bigger room to myself, put away more of my stuff I can. Anyway, Craig then wiped out the ink from his hair before jolting to realize that his helmet was gone. He looked down into the water to see the kettle floating along. Uh-oh! Oh no! Shit, his cover's been blown. Abort! Mission abort! Mission abort! Uh-oh, Cray said. Just this guy was foiled. The audience stared puzzled and baffled with wide eyes and dropped jaws. That human? Bessie dropped her weapon, bewildered by the sight. Cray looked around as everyone still stared at him, but gasped loudly. Woomy? Cray shrugged for an excuse. No, 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 no! You were supposed to splat! Bessie yelled. How on earth did you survive a killer whale? Gray's friends were thinking the same question, but one on a greater scale with the audience. Gray shrugged in silence, humming to say, I don't know. That's not the rules! Bessie stared at Kate and the others. You smuggled a human to turf war with this whole time? They were reluctant, but they shyly nodded in front of the big silent crowd. You blasted cheaters! That's so unfair! You humans aren't allowed here! Bestie raged. I'm going to disqualify the four of you for this! So what exactly should we do now? Joe Boxton asked to Kyle, while no idea what's happening. I don't know. Depends if they're disqualified, Kyle Manowar said. Give me a second. Kyle reached for a phone screen and began to call. Headquarters? Yes, it's me and Joe Boxton. What's happening? We appear to have a human playing this whole time. I know, right? I'm startled too. Quite cool, actually, Kyle answered and spoke to the head directors. Should we disqualify? But what about the ratings? They're through the roof. The team's turf? Roughly losing. No, the human didn't die, but he did stay there for about 20 seconds. Average respawn time. Okay, I understand. Kyle put the phone back off screen. On behalf of the directors and through the faithful rules of turf war and respawn rules, Kyle continued, they decide to let it slide. They're still in the game. Team Octosquid cheered. But what? That's not fair! Bessie said. Half of the match is left. Joe Buxton ignored Bessie snapping. Better get going! The audience continued to cheer again. Cray and Bessie stared back at each other before quickly picking up their weapons and raining fire on one another. Kay and the others did too, and the match continued as normal. How in the devilfish did he survive? Pearl yelled, knowing the tables were slowly turning for the worst. I thought there was an inkling under that pathetic cap. What made you think he was an inkling? Marina mut. Oh, what made you think he was an inkling? Marina muttered. Huh? Pearl clearly didn't hear, too bothered about herself. Oh, never mind. Marina hesitated. Gray was dodging Bestie as she was dodging him. Bestie was furious with raged eyes. I'm going to kill you for this! Bestie yelled. Uh-oh. Gray stood intimidated. Kate looked up as Finn, and Octoline held back the opponents, obviously seeing Cray in a struggle. Need help up there? Kate said. Shut up, you little ink stain! Bessie said as one of her teammates threw a splat bomb at Kate, which actually splatted her. Kate, no! Oh, and now what? Sorry, just a dumb notification from YouTube. Anyway, uh... no, Kate, Cray shouted. Suddenly, Cray's body became enraged as his eyes turned bloodshot red, and Bestie knew something was coming to her as she reloaded her weapons and tilted back to Cray. Cray looked like he was towering over Bestie as his body was charging up, energy rushing through one more, but to a whole new level, stronger than fighting off Bestie the first time. Cray felt unstoppable. Inner thoughts. Sorry, I have to say that because there's this part. You thinking what I'm thinking? Oh yeah. Cray returned back to his happy place as he charged. Pancakes! Cray darted at full speed towards Bestie. Bestie could do nothing but protect herself with her hands and stare in terror. Cray tilted forward as he collided, ramming into Bestie like a bull, which sent her flying into the water and slowly dissolving into nothing. Ugh. Is that allowed? Joe Boxton asked. I don't know. I don't know. Anything allows at this point. Kyle Manowar replied. Finn and Octolina, on the other hand, were backed into a corner by a few of Vestie's team, but Cray quickly noticed and dived into the situation, splatting them all. What's up with you, Cray? Finn was interested but concerned for Cray's sudden action. No time to speak, just shoot! Cray steered and ran off to continue turfing. Finn and Octolina looked at each other. Whoa, they both said. You go, Cray. I am invincible! Cray yelled as he ran around at full speed, inking everything in his way, unstoppable and deranged. Whoa, that human's losing his marbles! He's going Demento! Joe Boxton grew curiously excited. It's like he's going cray-cray. Oh, boo! Boo! I see what you did there, Tri-Bite. Boo! That is terrible! Calman of War answered. They both looked at each other from the unintentional joke. Meanwhile, Kate just responded and felt her beating head. Ugh, my head. Kate rubbed her head gently. Spotting really drains the energy out of you. Kate suddenly noticed Cray running to her. Kate, thank goodness! Cray spoke quickly. What's up with you now? Kate noticed Cray's red eyes growing concerned. There's no time. It's now or never. I'll clear the path while you eat the rest. Finn and Octolina got the rest with Finn and Octolina. Got it? Gray asked. Kate nodded. Then let's do this thing! Gray yelled before whizzing off. Wait, Gray, come back! Kate followed after. Mihai Minyo. Mihoi. What is that? I'm not entirely sure about what that is. Mihoi Minyo? Mihoi. I can't. I don't even know what that is. Cray ran around with duels spinning in his hands, speaking all kinds of gibberish as he charged like a crazy person. Bessie's team tried to block him from turfing, but there was no stopping him from doing what he wanted. Oh, was he trying to do like the doodle bop thing? Okay. Or something. I don't know. Betsy's team tried to block him from turfing, stopped him from doing what he wanted. They threw all stuff like ink sprinklers in his way, but all he did was grab them and toss them out of the way. Miyoi hiwa ba haba baba? I don't know. Cray yelled as he spun violently like a typhoon and zoomed at Bessie's team, creating a huge trail as he went by. Kay and the others shouted, however, were running from behind, kind of concerned for Cray's safety, but he looked fine with it, even excited. Cray's on fire, Finn said excitedly. We still got a minute left, though, Octolina replied. The audience continued to cheer for the final minute, especially for Team Octo Squid, except for Pearl, who was not impressed. How is he still in the match? I call baloney. Pearl huffed with a crossed arm and slouching in her chair. Don't worry, Pearl. There's still a bit of time left, Maria replied. No checking out. Oh, wait, no. No chickening out. Cray's weapons began to click, becoming empty with a few shots left. Cray had sparked up with an idea. Guys, throw me your bombs! Cray spoke to his excited teammates. Sure thing, Kate said. Here you go, Finn added. And in slow motion, Kate, Finn, and Octolina threw their sub-weapons in Cray's at Cray, who had a thrilling plan. He conjured. Oh crap! I lost my spot. Brilliant plan. He conjured a suction bomb and grabbed it like a bat and swung at them like baseballs, sending them flying into the air. Four! Cray shouted as he swung in slow motion. The sub-weapons threw high in the air and came crashing down to the enemy side when they had just responded and quickly getting splatted again. The crowd cheered for Cray's stunt. He looked around and blushed. Nice job, Cray, Kate said. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, excuse me. Suddenly a whistle blew and everyone stopped in their tracks. And this match is just about over, Kyle Manowar yelled. A great battle, don't you think? Sure is, Kyle, but it's close and hard to tell who the winner actually is, Joe Boxon replied. Well, I have to tell you that the results are in and. This seems to be a little smudged and hard to read. Now let's see. Cowman of War put on some glasses to read the result. The winner for the final match of the Splat tournament is. A moment passed as Kyle's reaction was utmost shock. Tie? Cowman of War shouted. What? That's malarkey! Silence echoed again through the arena. Everyone starting confused as at what to do now. Well, this is awkward. Joe Boxon interjected the silence. That's never happened before. So, what now? Kyle Man of War shrugged before reaching for the phone again. Hello, Kyle again. This match seems to be tied, and we don't know what what to do next. Kyle Man of War spoke before getting an answer and putting the phone away again. That's a few minutes extra on the clock. The timer on the screen zoomed back up to about 3 more minutes, and the game continued once more. But the whole arena is already covered. It is covered. At this rate, it'll just be a draw again, Finn said. Team Octo Squid then started towards the middle of the arena, while in the center was a naked patch which was ready to ink. Look over there, Octolian pointed. But we're not going to make it in there in time, Kate replied. Unless, Cray wondered to himself. Guys, I have an idea. What is it? What's your weapon's special power? Cray asked. The baller, and the meter's almost full, Kate replied. Why? Have you ever seen a human fly? Cray asked. Uh-oh. Is he doing what I think he's maybe doing? Kay activated her ability and a ball conjured around her. Craig climbed on on top and sat comfortably. Are you ready? Kay asked. As ready as I'll ever be, Cray yelled. The ball suddenly burst with ink and Cray was shot in the air like a cannonball. Tongue poking out too. Everything turned slow motion once again as he looked at the audience who cheered him on. Stylish, Cray said as he began to fall to the ground. Cray quickly landed on his feet and directed near the center of the arena, where the last remaining turf was, lifting his arms in the air. All right, that's how you do it, Finn said. Suddenly, Cray got tackled by none other than Bessie, whose eyes lustered for blood. The others gasped as they could do nothing but watch. I'm not letting you take this from me, Bessie yelled as she grabbed Cray. Isn't it against the rules? Joe Boxon asked. I don't know at this point, Kyle, Kyle Manowar replied. You're ruining my win! Betsy throttled Cray while grabbing his shoulders. Ooh. Ow, 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 ow! Cray replied each time. Cray conjured a suction bomb in his hand and reached Betsy straight in the face and whacked Betsy straight in the face. She got up and shoved Cray off the arena, but the strung back up with help from the suction bomb before exploding. All right, let's see what you're made of, human, Betsy got back up and smiled. She grabbed something from her pocket, which seems to be a small ink burst, the ink equivalent to a knife. The audience gasped. Uh-oh. Uh, ink brush has a knife. Oh. Whoa! That, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should never bring a brush to a gunfight, Joe Boxon said. Cray should do nothing but dodge beside Betsy's fast movement and ink brush. You can do better than that! Betsy grew evil with each swipe. Let's see what you got. Betsy swung again, painting Cray's cheek before lunging at him, which he was lucky enough to dodge. Cray, take this! Finn threw his ink brush to Cray, which he quickly catched. Betsy was charging at him again, which he swung at just in the right time to knock Betsy in the air again, but Betsy got back up and there was not enough ink in to swing again. No! Kate shouted. Cray closing his eyes, expecting a brush to the face, but opened for a split second to realize Kate ran in front of him to take the hit and lied lifelessly on the floor with a long strip of paint down her face. uh, Kate! Cray said silently before his irises turned from raging red to almost solid black. Betsy realized again and shoved her hands out again, but Cray wasn't going to ram her. Cray grabbed Betsy by the shoulder and pinned her down to the floor before roaring in her face, Don't you dare hurt my friends again! Cray roared at Betsy's, feeling terror into her eyes. But before Betsy could scream, Cray grabbed her by the feet and began to spin faster and faster with Betsy tethered to him. And after a moment of spinning, Cray launched Betsy straight into the air before she crashed down to the floor in a mighty splat. So long, bestie, Cray said as the game suddenly ended. And that's the end of the extra time, and still looks like a draw, Joe Boxon said. I'm convinced too, but the results are in again to see what we do indeed have a winner. See that? We do indeed have a winner. Oh. Kyle was surprised and continued reading the new result. The winners of the final match and winners of the Ultimate Spot Tournament is... Everyone stared quietly as the outcome could change everything. Come on, please, please. I don't want to lose the bet, Pearl said. Don't worry, Pearl. I'm sure you have a fair chance of winning as I do, Maria answered. Team Octo Squid, an amazing 50.1%! Kyle Manowar yelled. Pearl's jaw dropped. Well, I guess I won after all. Marina stood surprised too after seeing it all. The audience cheered of the winners team as Cray, Finn, and Octolina stood to take it all in. But what? How? Betsy lifted her bruised body from the floor. Cray looked down to see that the ink on his shoes made a footprint on the last remaining turf, which he immediately noticed he was standing on. Cray quickly rushed to Kate and lifted her up to her feet as her eyes slowly opened. Did we win? Kate moaned. We sure did, Cray said. Ouch, my head hurts, Kate moaned again. Don't worry, it's just ink. Cray wiped the ink out of Kate's eyes as she fully opened them. Finn and Octolina then rushed to Kate too. Are you alright, Kate? Sure, Finn asked. Sure am, Kate smiled. We won! Hooray! Octolina celebrated. Cray, you did it! Kate stared at Cray in amazement and was very impressed. No, we did it, Cray politely corrected. They all hugged each other before waving towards the audience that cheered them on. And thought, well done, Cray. To be continued. My God, that's so good! I'm going to read another one. Ooh. We are now entering part 21. Bad omens. Oh, this is no. What is going to happen here? Okay, first I'm going to take a breather. And we's back for some more reading. Whatever. Okay, part 21. Bad omen. Ooh. The joyful group celebrated as I'm goofing up. The joyful group celebrated as they left the Megalodome, knowing that reaching their reward was only just a short walk away to Inkopolis Square. Woohoo! Cray shouted with arms in the air. We did it! Now I can retire! Oh, come on, you weren't even in that game that long. I guess you can, Cray, Kate giggled. But that was awesome! We hit those bombs in the air and they were like kaboom, splat, Finn said. And then you just went cray cray on their bahookies. Bahookie. Okay, what the hell is a bahookies? Okay, Octolina added. Needless to say, that we all did great out there, but it's time to have a break from turf wars. Sure, right. I've got tired of the uh, I got tired too of the look of ink. Kate Kate said. You're telling me, Craig replied. That is when they turned to see Bessie, but she didn't look sinister or looking for a fight. Bessie didn't have any of her gang with her. It was just Bessie alone, slightly limped from the battle. Cray stared, but he wasn't angry. In fact, he looked very surprised at the state of Bessie and grew concerned. Did he do all of this? He couldn't remember half of it. That was the question that went through his head. You okay, Bessie? Gray asked Sincerely. Bleh, sorry. Not like you care. Bessie snapped. You took everything I deserved. What do you mean? Kate asked. Bessie approached in an aggressive manner. Perhaps you are dumber than I thought. You just wanted the human to cheat your way to winning. Nothing else. Bessie shook her head. And you got away just because people like him. Now, I don't like cheaters, but I also know a liar when I see one. Kate gulped. You know, it's hard to be recognized for the good we've done, especially because we're octolings, Bessie continued. But you inklings will never understand how we all feel. You're heartless to ever to every other sea creature and soon to the human. But before Craig could intervene, Bessie faces him and continued more. You may be loved by them, but don't trust any of them. They are no different to their ancestors. And the moment you turn your back, they'll cast you away like lost memories. What they did to me and your little octoling friends right there, Bessie said as in the background, octolings perked up a little to the mention of her. Enjoy the fame while you have it, human. But when it all runs out, what will they think of you now? Oh, bruh, that sounds shivers down my spine just doing all that. Gray still couldn't say anything as Bessie silenced him and the rest chilled down their spines and all. Just you wait. I'll be watching. Always. Okay, now I gotta do it from Monsters Inc. Always watching. I'm sorry, I had to. It was a Pokemon. Betsy said as she turned and walked away. You may not see me again, but don't be disappointed when you find out what they really used you for. But before anyone could reply, Betsy completely disappeared, already feeling the scene, leaving them on their own, shaken. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, now I got chills. Well, that was deep, Kate said. Darn right, Cray replied without hesitation. I was going to go all I'll never let you leave and that, but it went differently than I thought. What are inner thoughts? What are Inklings using me for exactly? I don't know. But it sounds like she's never going to bother us again, thanks to you, Cray, Finn said. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. So, what now? Octalina asked. Not sure. Bestie's breath made me lose my appetite for crusty scenes, Cray answered. Maybe we can go to the Splatfest in Inkopolis Square, bleh, Kate suggested. Sure, hopefully they do drinks there this time because dancing knocks me out, Finn replied. Did you vote yet, Cray? Vote? What? Cray shrugged. Did you vote for the Splatfest? Kate continued. Oh, not yet, actually, Cray said. It could be a good experience for you. Oh, wait, it's Finn. Boop, my bad. Rewind that. It could be a good experience for you, Finn added. After all, Kate has probably not shown everything around here. Alright then, let's go. Drink up a square! Again. Cray lifted his fist in the air. After walking back in 5 minutes, they once again, if it wasn't glitched enough, I don't know, managed to go to Inkopolis Square quite quickly, but not fast enough because night had just come to the skies and people were already there to party, but not many. There was still an hour left till the it officially began. The square, however, was drastically different to the last few minutes. They came as there was a big stage which fit perfectly on top of the turf was or buildings, glowing like the rest of the place, which was covered in neon and black lights. The radiation vibrant colors. There was no excuse to say it was too dark to see as everything was lit up perfectly, even for the great Zappish who remained coiled around the tower and glowing in shocks of golden, green, and blue electricity. The group stood in amazement to find beauty it as it literally glowed with pleasing intentions. Cray was the most admired and rotated around in circles just to see everything while staying in the same place he stood. Whoa! Cray stood too stunned to find any words to describe something so magical. If only humans could see this. Oh wait, if only humans could see this. Sherry is stunning, isn't it? Kate admired too and resting her hand on Cray's shoulder. So, question: How tall did question try by if you're watching this? How tall did you make the Inklings in this? Cause I'm like stumped. So I thought they were like shorter and he was just like the same size as them, but how tall are they exactly? In like your fic. I mean, how tall did you make them? I don't know. What? Okay. Anyway, I'll probably try to look it up later. Gray stood too stunned to find any words to describe something so magical. Kate admired too, and resting her hand on Cray's shoulder. So they're probably as tall as Cray is, considering he's probably how old is he in human years? Not when he was like like 1,000 or 2,000 years old. How old is he technically? I don't know. Finn was about to speak, but noticed Octolina was entranced even more than Cray, almost hypnotized. You okay there, Octolina? Finn waved his hands in front of her face to get a response which worked quite well. So pretty! I was never told that the sky could be so beautiful as this. Octolina's eyes faced the lights and the stars. Too bad you guys underground could never see it, Finn said. Octolina's face slowly turned to an upset expression and shyly nodded. It's okay, Octolina. That's all in the past. It's only peace between us now. Now, I would have left the same too. Finn comforted well. I may not have been here for 12,000 years, but I know for sure this place screams the 80s at me. Maybe the 2000s as well, Cray added. Uh, Whatever time it came from, it sure brings wonders, timeless memories from formed forever. Thanks to this place, Kate said, and all this bright glowing stuff would never have happened if Octolings didn't come along. Hey, look! Hey, look! Isn't that a trophy? Octolina pointed to a huge metal cup in the center of the square. The trophy stood in the center of the square and was sorry. That quiet moment there for a sec. I was like reading down below at some part. My bad. The trophy stood in the center of the square and was quite prominent, hard to miss at all as it was big enough to have a bath in and tall enough to need a ladder, with the mixture of gold and black with glowing black light accents. Huh. Surprisingly, I didn't see that before, Kay replied. Let's check it out. As they walked closer to the trophy, suddenly people conjured out of nowhere like a surprise party, which was convincing as the group was scared to death. Surprise! Everyone shouted at the group. Ah! You'll never take me alive! Cray overreacted with arms flailing like sheets in the air. Calm down, it's just a surprise. Calm down, Cray, it's just a surprise, Kate said, although she too clasped her heart. Oh, Cray said with embarrassment, blushed cheeks. What? Yeah, the blushes have returned. Two jellyfish emerged from the crowd, followed by a camera crew following behind them. The jellyfish were revealed to be the commentators when the group played the matches. This is Kyle Malwar and Joe Buxton here, live tonight to greet our winners of the tournament in Inkopolis Square. Tell me, was it a challenge out there on the battlefields? Kate, Kyle Manowar asked, aiming his microphone at Kate. Yeah, it was very challenging. I would have made it without my friends, especially Cray, who helped us win in the second half of the game today, Kate replied. And you, how do you feel about being the first human and non-cephalopod to compete in the tournament? Joe Boxton aimed his microphone at Cray. To be honest, I thought at first I couldn't survive out there, especially when the spawn points didn't work for me. I never thought I could survive a killer whale either, if but I sure felt it, Cray answered. So, fighting was pretty much like being eaten by a maw as you've previously done, asked Joe Boxton. You're pretty much right, Joe Boxton, Cray replied. Please, just call me Joe, Joe Boxton said. And you two, Kyle Manowar pointed the microphone to Finn and Octolina. You're, what's it like to win the tournament? The best thing of my life! Really cool, said Finn. Well, it sure gets better than that, Kyle Manowar said. Tell them what they've won, Joe. Of course, you've won the greatest trophy of all, equipped with glowing features as extra fresh. But Joe Buxton replied, but that's not all. Each of you will receive a cash prize of 5,000 gold coins. But wait, there's more. Imagine I got that meme at Moolah. Woo! I would have gotten a meme like every game system, like a VR set, a laptop that does video gaming and streaming and stuff, a whole new desk for like gaming and everything, plus a big ass TV as well. Or no, wait, I can move out, finally do some other stuff I wanted to do. No, wait, travel the world. Oh boy, there's so many possibilities. Gold coin. But wait, there's more. You also get a gift certificate to Dean's little shop of dried fish flakes and flowers. Oh, oh, that. Oh, thank you. It, It all means so much to me that you, Cray said before sniffing a little. I promised I wouldn't make. I promised myself I wouldn't cry. Cry all you want, but not here. We just wax the floors. Kyle Manowar replied before looking straight at the camera. This has been Kyle and Joe here for tonight. See you all next time. Kyle and Joe left the scene with their camera crew, leaving the group to the cheering sea life, becoming a paparazzi and still taking pictures. Cray smiled at all of those that cheered him on, but it was immediately interrupted by vibrations in his pocket. It came from his phone and seemed to be a message from a recent follower. Cool, Cray said to himself. Huh? Kate wondered what Cray was reacting to. This person called DJ Hyperfresh messaged me, Cray answered. Pretty cool, right? Oh my OMG! You cannot be serious! Kate's eyes suddenly widened in excitement. What? Cray shrugged. DJ Hyperfresh is Marina! Marina's messaged you! Kate shouted. Oh, nice, Cray said. She also a follower too. She's also a follower too. What? Kate shouted again. Finn, Octolina, come check this out! Kate got this attention as they looked at Cray's phone. DJ Hyperfresh follows you? Finn looked surprised. Good job, Cray. I didn't know you had it in you. What does the message say? Octolina asked. Gray then read the message. Hello, it's me. Okay, this is the message part, but I'm just going to do it in a Marina voice, okay? Hello, this is Marina. I saw you play well in the turf war match today, and hope you feel better because that killer whale looked like it hurt. Would you like to come backstage with me and Pearl? We'd like to give you an intro before the party starts. You can bring your teammates if you want. Cray messaged back. Sure. Great. See you there. Whoa, aren't you a little celebrity and a half, Cray? Well, one doesn't like to toot on one's trumpet or something along those lines. Well, not to toot my own horn, but... Beep, 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 beep. Sorry, I had to. So, are you going? Kate asked. Sure, you might as well come with me too, Cray answered. Yes! Kate fist pumped excitedly. But I'll catch up. I need to vote on this splat thing. Craig continued. Alright, well, wait for you outside it, Kate said as she, Finn, and Octolina walked away from the scene. Craig approached the voting bit near the center of the square and looked at the options. It was either Inklings on the left, represented by a blue squid shaped, and Octolings on the right, being represented by pink octopus. Okay, so either Inkling or Octoling. This is quite an easy choice. Gray stared at both options. Well, Inkling it is. As he tapped the button, a pop-up blue displayed. Are you sure? Well, of course, Gray said as he was about to press the button again, but his fingers stopped at a fingernail away from pressing the button. But maybe... Gray thought to himself, alright, I changed my mind. But he stopped too. Inner thoughts, you struggling? It's harder than it looks. Both have been nice to me. Then maybe you could, see which one has helped you the most. Inklings then, since Kate helped me. But we couldn't have done well if Octolina wasn't in in the team. Kate's an inkling, right? She's helped you a lot. But no matter what, I always disappoint one side, and I can't disappoint Ocklings because they've already suffered underground. Don't they kind of deserve better? So what are you picking? I don't know. It's either pick one out of pity or thanks. As Cray was thinking, he began tipping his head softly upon the screen while everyone was confused on what on earth he was doing. So, inner thoughts. So pick one that's helped you more. They both have, though. Uh, then how about you do eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Cray then began to do it, but very slowly. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch, something like a potato. If it squeals, eat it so. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But his fingers aimed in the middle of the choices. Fish paste. Then what exact excruciating to that was excruciating to watch. Not my fault. I barely remember anything. Okay, how about you have a long think about it? Just add all the things together and slowly make a choice. Alright, 10 minutes later. So if I combine the good things with the bad things and carry the one, someone that means with my results, I should do with this. Are you sure? No. Just pick it and it anyway. That will go wrong if you do. What will go wrong if you? Gray then chose the best option for him and caught up with his friends. What did he pick? What did he pick? No! Oh, got my eye. Hold on a sec. Okie dokie. Sorry, had to take a breather. Ooh. Take a little sip stuff, and my eyes were hurting. I don't know why. Anyway, proceeding. Oh yeah. As they all met each other again and reached the backstage, they were greeted by a few bodyguards before finding Marina, who was testing her DJ set, and Pearl was sitting on a big speaker box, texting on her phone. Oh, hey, Cray, Marina welcomely greeted. Ugh, not him again. Pearl looked up from her phone and whispered to the sight of him. You and your You and your mates aren't supposed to be here. If you don't know, we're going to sing, so don't waste our time. Pearl, don't talk like that. I invited them here, Marina replied. But what for? They're only like any other fans, so they might as well be where the fans are, Pearl said. I think someone's a poor sport. It's not because Cray's friends are fans, Maria answered. I just want Cray to feel welcome in our society. Didn't you welcome me the same way? Yeah, but that was different, Pearl said. Cray isn't even a sea creature. That's why it's tough for him to fit in, Maria answered. Please, just this one time. Ugh, fine. But don't try and mess up the stage floor. We'll need to sing on there, Pearl said. Don't I won't, Pearl. I may be clumsy sometimes, but I'll be careful, Maria replied. I was talking to the human there, Pearl interjected. just a quick question. Could I have your autograph? Kay asked as she shyly held out a notepad and pen that she took out of her bag. Sure, said Marina as she grabbed the pen and wrote the signature. Ugh, the things I do for fans, Pearl whispered as she also wrote her signature, but a lot more lazily. Awesome, said Kate as her eyes lit up and hugged her notepad for a moment. Any of you two want to get an autograph? Maria asked. No, no thanks, Octoly answered. Nah, I'm good, Finn said. Well, the show's starting in about a minute or minutes, so it's best if you head off now, Pearl continued. I promised Cray to have the intro so he can stay till it starts, Maria said. You're way too soft, Marina, but fine, Pearl replied. I guess Cray can have an intro for my sake. Who? Why don't you? Why don't your friends there wait where the other fans are, off the backstage? Okay, come on, said Kate. Come on, guys. Kate and the others then walked to the center of the square, where most of the fans were, while Cray remained with Marina and Pearl. Oh, jeez, I'm a little nervous, Cray said. Don't worry, I was nervous when I first started to sing on stage, Marina replied. Marina, Pearl, you're up, the manager called. Okay, said Pearl and Marina simultaneously as they walked on to the stage. Showtime, Cray echoed in his head. To be continued. Alright, I'm going to end it off there, because, oof, this is long, and this is a two-part, and most of it's rant. My bad. If you want to skip the rant parts, then go ahead. If you don't, then meh. Anyway, thank you all so much for listening and staying with me so far with all this and what's happening and everything. Thank you all so much. This has been awesome, fun, and somewhat tiring. I don't know why. Shifty ship sip stuff I need. Oh, hi cat. Who's awake now? Sorry, my cat usually comes in here at this time, like takes a nap like non-stop. Oh, I gotta let him out. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. So yeah, if you guys want to chat with me or something like that, I'll be putting my Twitter down below. If you also want to chat with me as well, yeah, I'll be putting my WhatsApp, and you guys can check out some like my work I've been doing. I'm working on chapter 2 of my fic right now, but it's a little complicated right now. I'm trying to figure out like a fight scene that's going to happen soon. So yeah. Anyway, thank you all so much for listening. If you want to chat or anything, please leave a like down below. Also, please subscribe, share these with your other fellow fanfickers of Splatoon, MLP, or whatnot. If you want, check out my other stuff on my channel. And to do that, there's a quick jump skip it away from the subscription button and into my channel. It's not as impressive as many others, but hey, I'm doing pretty okay, I guess. Anyway, thank you all so much for listening. This has been fun. Thank you. Share, like, karate chop with that like button. Thank you so much. Shout out to Tribite if you want to check out some of his other stuff, or the stuff he's working on now, or the one I'm reading now, and you just want to find out by yourself and not listen to me, whatever. I'll be putting the link down below as well. And for the thumbnail, I'm using it from someone in Twitter. I'll be putting their account I'll be putting there to get recommended. It is not my own work. I do not do that. Don't be dipwads about other people's artwork and taking credit for yourself. Don't be dipwads like that. Okay? Okay. So thank you all so much. Please be safe. Wash your hands with soap and water all the time, day and night. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Bye. Peace out.